What's going on, guys? This is Apollo here, and I'm going to be showing you today how to get Yeezys in Black Ops 2. Alright, so now that you have everything you need and you've watched the tutorials on how to get these things, what you will want to do is you want to get your shoes. So I'm just going to be using these Yeezys right here, these Moon Rocks, and you got to make sure you have a top view, a side view. It's optional, but if you want, you can have a bottom view. It's not really going to matter because you won't really see it that often, but it is optional. You can do it if you please. Now, to start things off, you're going to want to open Photoshop. But before you open Photoshop, you want to locate your iPack files. And in your files, you will see this folder right here. You'll see base. Now in base, you want to find what team you want. So for me, I'm going to be using Seals because Seals is the easiest thing. So Seals, and it'll be Seal, and then underscore, or no, it'll be Seal 6, my bad. And then after that, you want to find the shoe, and this is the shoe. So you want to make sure that you've watched the tutorials on Snacks channels, and you want to get this DDS converter. And you want to convert the images, you want to add them, whatever images you want, to PNG. And you make sure you save them in a folder as a PNG. Do not change the name. Don't do anything. So after you've done that, you want to make sure that you have all your files that you want. So you're going to go to your desktop. You're going to open the ones that you want. These are the shoes. Now, I'm not going to show me cutting this video because that's just going to be pointless. But for instance, for the side, all you want is this bottom right here. And I'll show you why here in a minute. You just want this bottom part of the shoe. And for the top, all you want is this. You don't need the outside edge. You just want the actual, like the cloth of the shoe. You don't want the outside of it. Alright, now that you have your Yeezys cut out and the way that you want, you got your side view and your top view. You want to open the PNG that you converted from the DDS file. And mine is in here. And this is where it is. So now that you want to open this, you don't change the name of it. That's the worst thing you can do, is change the name. And you can't edit the actual photo. So what you have to do is you have to drag both of these onto the actual file itself. And you can't change the file, but you can change what you put on here. So for this outer edge, right here where it goes down in this black line, that is the outside edge of the shoe. And this is what makes it kind of look like a Yeezy shoe, is the ribs. So I know that's not perfect, but you want to make sure you duplicate it so you have an extra one for the other side. So once you have the first one, you want to go to Edit, Transform, Warp, and you want to make it about the size of that black part. This black part of it right here, and if it goes over, it's okay because it will cut it off. So I think that's about good right there. It's not going to hurt anything. So now you want to get your other layer and you want to hit transform, flip horizontal, and you're going to do the same thing for this side. Edit, transform, warp, and you're going to do the exact same thing. Gonna put it about right there and drag it to about the same part. You're gonna make it look pretty close to the other side. Alright, so now that you have that, you want to drag in your top photo to your shoe, and you want to pretty much scale it down to about the size of the shoe itself. So you want to scale it down to about right there. And then you're going to do exactly the same thing that you just did, is you're going to warp it. And you're going to warp it to the Yeezy, to the outside edge of the actual shoe. Now, you're just going to go like that, and you're just going to kind of bring it out a little bit. And you're gonna want to make sure that you don't overlay, you don't like go over this white line, because then it just makes it look a lot worse. Now that you have that, this front part you won't really see. I mean, you can always add it how you want, but you won't really see it, so it's not exactly gonna matter. So now that you have that, you want to save it, and you want to go to wherever your Steam's installed. Mine's in my hard drive. So you want to go to Steam Apps, Common, Black Ops 2, Data, Images, and right here you want to make sure you save as PNG, and you won't see anything here except for these two weapons. Now, all this is stuff that I've added into the game. I already have a shoe here for this soldier, so I'm not going to save it, but you would just save it here. Alright, so once you've done that, you want to open up your redacted, and I will see you there. Okay, so once you're here, you want to make sure you load up a custom game. It doesn't matter, no settings. You can turn game recording on if you want. But once you're here, you just start up the match. Now, I will leave a link in the description on how to get a mod menu in Redacted via Snacks. I will put his Twitter and his YouTube in there, so that way you can go check him out, follow him, subscribe to him, and he'll explain it. So I'm just going to use my menu real quick. It'll let me do some things a little bit faster. So I'm just going to save my position here, so that way I can prove that it worked, and I can show you guys. So right here, I'm just going to do this, and save my position. Okay, now, as you can see, it does save, but the only downside to this is you can't change the actual way the shoe is made. You can only change the way it looks. So it's going to overlay the Yeezy texture on the shoe, but it's not exactly going to match up. And see, this is where I said you could change the bottom if you like. But anyways, this is how to get custom textures or custom Yeezys in BO2 for Redacted and Redacted only. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out my man Snacks for helping me out with this video a lot. This wouldn't be a thing without him. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.